Well, that's super. A super guy.
Well, when you and I were part of it, I figured you paid for his wife's trip and I paid for his trip. That's absolutely right. And they retired his number in New Jersey the other day, and he was brought to tears as he played his ABA career there along at Virginia. And it's going to miss this guy. You know, keep reading about him in the paper, about the different tributes he's had. And
you're right. In fact, on the NBA Journal show tonight, we're going to hear from Doc talking about with the attitude in those days, what the ABA thought of the NBA.
Well, the NBA was a little stuck up with their nose in the air. They didn't think anything, but it'd be fun to listen to what Doc has to say.
We're ready with the introductions. Let's go back to the public address system.
At one guard, his fourth season from Notre Dame at 6'2", number 5, John Paxson. At the other guard, his third season from North Carolina at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. At center, his ninth season from DePaul at 6'11", number 40, Dave Corzine. At one forward, in his sixth season from Duke at 6'8", number 20, Gene Banks. And another forward, his second season from Virginia Union at 6'9", number 34, Charles Oakley.
Well, Doug Collins keeps it the same with Banks and Oakley at the forward positions. Dave Corzine in the middle. And Michael Jordan and John Paxson at the guard spots.
And now, the starters for your Philadelphia 76ers. At one guard in his ninth season from West Texas State at 6'1", number 10, Maurice Cheeks. At center, his third season from Michigan at 17, number 40, Tim McCormick. At one forward, his fourth season from Rutgers at 6'9½", number 23, Roy Hinson. At the other forward, his third season from Auburn at 6'6", number 34, Charles Barkley. And at guard, his 16th season from Massachusetts at 6'6", number 6, the captain, Julius Erving.
So Matt Guokas, who finally has a semblance of a healthy team with Barkley opening at one forward spot, Roy Hinson at the other, McCormick in the middle, Julius Erving and Maurice Cheeks at the guard positions. Jess Kersey and Paul Mahalik are the officials tonight.
Jim, how close these teams are in the 5 games. Philadelphia shot 50%, the Bulls 49, rebounds 39-40, and score 103-104. That's as close you can get.
You know it.
Your matchups tonight are
perhaps Oakley and Barkley, but more than likely Banks and Barkley, Oakley, Hinson, Corzine, McCormick, Jordan and Erving, Paxson and Cheeks.
This will be the first time out for Cheeks in a long time. And the best time to try somebody out, in my opinion, without getting hurt in the game, is to start him. I don't think you can get hurt by starting Cheeks.
Home team has won every game so far. Last time in Chicago Stadium when the Bulls came off the Western trip, they won, but only by 2. Remember, they had the big lead, the comfortable lead. It wasn't comfortable when it was over.
Steve Coulter did a job there with 5 quick points at the end. And you and I were saying, well, if they win this one.
Right. Corzine and Hinson, and the Sixers control the tip as Hinson knocks it back to McCormick. Cheeks in the front court, off to the right, Barkley. Sixers have been struggling some lately. They blew a big lead at New York on Monday. Outside left is Cheeks, but they beat the Celtics here on Sunday. Here's Barkley low left, doubled up. Cheeks has it left of the circle. Shot clock down to 5. Barkley against Banks. Baseline left, rumbles to the hoop. Reverse layup is missed. Corzine the rebound. Off to Paxson. Paxson to the Bulls front court. Paxson right side standing dribble guarded by Cheeks. Charles Oakley has it top of the key. Left corner Banks. Hinson on him. Banks turns baseline left. Throws the hook up. Missed it. Rebound Oakley. Charles takes it out into the left corner. Out front is Jordan, and now Paxson has it. John Paxson puts it on the floor against Cheeks. Shot clock at 15. Paxson outside left, gives to Corzine in the left corner against McCormick. Shot clock at 10. Over the top, Oakley. Charles missed the layup and the tip, and McCormick the rebound. Philadelphia coming back in this scoreless tie. Julius Erving off to the right side. Feeds Hinson low right. Oh, was he open? Didn't realize it. Then he stepped to the hoop and scooped it in. 2-0 76ers. Charles Oakley with the ball, top of the key. On the left wing is Jordan. Erving on him, double team. Here's a lob to Paxson in the right corner. Pax shoots out of the corner. Good for three. John Paxson hits a three-pointer from right in front of his bench and sends another $100 to Children's Hospital from Amoco. Out front, Cheeks standing dribble against Paxson. Erving has it, baseline left, feeds it inside. It's knocked loose. It's still loose. Doc picks it up, had it knocked away. Hinson hooks it in, though. Roy Hinson picked up the loose ball and scored. Paxson with a lob to Jordan, and he missed the dunk coming in, but a foul called on Julius Erving. Wow. The two Sky Masters in mid-flight, right?
Absolutely.
This will make the front page tomorrow.
Laid it up, and there they were. He got hit right across the back of the head. Michael missed his shot, so he'll shoot a couple. Jim, I was going to just mention it. That's Paxson's 4 out of 10. So he's shooting 40% for the three-pointer on these guys. Michael gets ready to crank up a couple free throws.
Look what Michael is averaging against Philadelphia.
Oh, I know it, isn't that? I mean, it's obscene. 46 points a game.
Every time I see that, I'm reminded of Andy Musser, who does their television, mentioned to you and I the first game this year. He said, you know, Michael really has never had a big game against the 76ers. And I said, well, Andy, I know his rookie year he had 40 in one game. I guess they don't consider those big games anymore.
I told him, I said, watch the monitor.
Jordan hits both free throws, and the Bulls have a 5-4 lead. McCormick with it, top of the key. Right side is Cheeks. Erving, baseline right against Jordan. Here's Hinson in the lane, shoots under pressure and hits it. Roy Hinson 6 and the Bulls 5. Paxson in the Bulls front court. Pax plays it into Oakley, low right, in on Barkley, lays it in. Charles Oakley established the inside position. 7-6 Chicago. Julius Erving gives it up to McCormick between the rings. On the left side is Cheeks. Barkley has it top of the key against Banks. Fakes on Gino, drives the lane, feeds it left to Cheeks. He goes baseline left, in the lane to McCormick, swings the hook up, and he hits it. All the Sixers stuff coming from 5 feet on in.
You know, Cheeks twice now has passed up shots. He's going to have to test that hand, see whether he can shoot, or else Pax will be doubling all night long.
Here's John Paxson outside left. Standing dribble against Cheeks. Shot clock at 12. Jordan baseline left to the hoop. Scoops it on Barkley. Bank no. Ball tipped away. Banks gets it in the right corner. The Bulls keep it. Jordan right of the lane. Covered up by Erving. Outside to Paxson. Pax shoots it up top of the circle. Rimming no. Cleared by McCormick. Cheeks comes into the front court. Cheeks left of the lane. Guarded by Paxson. Out front is McCormick. On the right side, Erving. Julius with a lob to Hinson, baseline right, fakes on Oakley, now rumbles into the lane, and he's fouled by Banks as he made his move to the hoop. Gene Banks reached in and committed the first foul of the game against the Bulls.
Hinson has always played sort of tentative as a role player with this club against us, Jim. He was much more dominant when he played with Cleveland. But now he started out with the first 3 hoops of the game. He's got a chance to get 8 quick points here in the first quarter.
He hits that one. He's a 76% free throw shooter. 76ers lead 9-7. There's some empty seats here, but this was listed as a sellout. Second shot. Rimming. Nope. Taken down by Oakley. Quiet crowd, though. But a big one.
We heard some fireworks across the street from us.
Yeah, baseball opener over there. Here's Banks with a ball, feeding it to Jordan. Baseline right. Michael fakes, shoots on Erving. Fadeaway shot, no good right baseline. Got a foul underneath against the Bulls. Jess Kersey makes the call, and it's on Charles Oakley.
Chicago lose ball now, Charles Oakley.
Well, I thought Michael maybe had Doc the first time, but when he came back on the fake, Doc, that long arms, long hands, was up to give him a little snap pressure.
There's a lob to Erving. He tips it up, no good. Jordan the rebound. Bulls come back looking to tie.
Both of these guys guarding each other have to watch the lob.
Yeah. Here's Michael Jordan off to the right, dumps it into Oakley, low right, back to Jordan in the right corner. Here's a pass stolen by Cheeks. Cheeks on the drive for the Sixers. Kicks it off right side to Roy Hinson. His scoop shot is in. Roy Hinson has 9. His season high is 28, and Philadelphia leads 11-7.
He averages 8.2 against us.
Here's John Paxson off to the left, guarded by Cheeks. Oakley has it in the left corner. There's a pass kicked by the 76ers. The Bulls get a new shot clock as they will inbound it. Foul line extended left. Doug Collins has yet to win in this building as a coach. Banks looks to inbound. He comes into Corzine. Oakley with the ball right of the circle. Jordan has it. Baseline right against Irving. Double team. Cross court left to Banks. Now to Paxson. Paxson the drive down the lane. Kicks it to Oakley. And Charles lays it up. No good. Tips it up. No good. And Barkley the rebound. Sixers on the run. Barkley explodes into the front court. Pull-up jumper. No good by Cheeks from the right side. Rebound. Barkley underneath. Scoops it in. 76ers have a 6-point lead as they have scored the last 7.
And they made Mo Cheeks shoot that one, and he came up awful short.
Oakley holds it wide left. Now to Jordan. Back to Oakley. Left of the circle. 18-footer. Rimming. Nope. Taken down by McCormick. Barkley into the front court. Barkley guarded by Charles Oakley this time. Wide left is Cheeks. Cheeks against Paxson. Out front Irving. Doc holding on Jordan. Irving in the lane. Shoots under pressure. Short. Cleared by Oakley. Up court to Jordan at the timeline. Michael flies into the front court. Dumps it off to Corzine underneath. Reverse layup is in. Nice pass by Jordan. And Dave Corzine brings the Bulls within 4. 6:35 left in the opening quarter. Left side Irving wide open, goes baseline left underneath, comes back with a reach back move, didn't get it, follows his own miss, dumps it out to Hinson, back to the hoop he goes, has it blocked, cleared by Oakley, bouncer out to Jordan, 2-on-1. Michael Jordan feeds Paxson in for the left and he lays it in. Michael Jordan with 2 assists the last 2 times for layups.
Charles doing a good job at rebounding in there. I thought Doc took all those shots with 3-second guys laying in the lane there.
Timeout taken by Matt Guokas. 6:05 left to go in the quarter. Timeout in the Spectrum. Philadelphia up to 13-11 on the Bulls Basketball Network. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Chicago Bulls for the entertainment and non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction or other use of this program without the express written consent of the Chicago Bulls, WMAQ Radio, and Fox Television Stations Incorporated is prohibited. 2 home games left, remember. The Pacers on Sunday, then the Atlanta Hawks next Thursday. And Budweiser presents Fan Appreciation Week. All fans entering the stadium for those games have a chance to win great prizes like trips, televisions, VCRs, and much more. So be on hand for the Pacers on Sunday. And the Dairy Nutrition Council presents Polaroid Picture Day from 11 to 11:30. The first 500 kids receive a picture of themselves with a Bulls player. Then the home finale Thursday against Atlanta, 7:35. What you got, guy?
6 for 12 for the Sixers from the field, 4 for 12 for the Bullies. Everything else just about even.
Philadelphia has it in play, leading by 2. Low right, Hinson to the hoop, scoop shot missed, and Charles Oakley grabs another rebound. Boy, Charles has given you 1 and 1 only. Michael Jordan walks into the front court. A hoop ties it. Jordan outside left, guarded by Irving. Jump pass to Paxson. Pax feeds it right to Banks. Banks cross court pass stolen by Cheeks. He threw it right into the defense. Here's Cheeks left of the lane. Down the lane is Hinson. In on Jordan. Lays it in. Roy Hinson with 11. Philadelphia leads by 4.
That off forward has hit us with big points. I remember Robinson did it to us.
Yeah, and he's yet to come off the bench. Here's Banks off to the left. Shoots the long outside shot. Nope. Rebound Barkley. Sixers the ball. A 4-point lead. Cheeks into the front court. Down low left is Roy Hinson. Backs on Oakley. Hinson across the lane. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. Rebound. Paxson cuts off the long rebound. John Paxson into the front court. Pax works it off to the left of the dribble. Here's a pass stolen by Cheeks. Another steal. Here's Cheeks on the drive. In on Paxson. Dishes for McCormick for the dunk.
Tell me how important he is to their ball club. Still 3 balls, isn't he?
Yep.
First quarter.
17-11 Philadelphia. 4:43 left in the quarter. Charles Oakley holding wide to the right. Corzine has it, top of the circle. Left corner Paxson. Paxson around a Banks screen. Gets picked up by Hinson. Feeds it inside to Banks. Half hook. Blocked by Oakley. Ball tipped out of bounds by Philadelphia. The Bulls get 5 on the shot clock to inbound.
Doug looking for a goaltend call. Banks leaned inside. Barkley knocked it away. And I think Doug was right.
Yeah, it looked real close. And Barkley with that big block, and now Banks to trigger with 5 to shoot. Baseline right. He comes into Jordan. Jordan against Irving. Michael fakes, leans in, has his shot blocked by Irving. Cleared by Barkley. He falls down. Gets rid of the ball to McCormick, though. Ahead to Irving. Julius Irving on the left wing. Pull-up jumper on the way. Banked it around and out. Rebound Oakley. Charles fires it out to Paxson. Paxson to the front court. John Paxson on the drive off to Corzine. Open shot right of the lane. He banked it in. Corzine has 4. The Bulls trail by 4. And a 20-second timeout taken by Philadelphia as Cliff Robinson is at the scorer's table coming into the game for Barkley. Evidently, he was injured.
I didn't see what happened to
when he fell.
Oh, when he
going
went
for that
down.
Rebound.
Okay. I don't know if we can anything we can see on the.
Hey, they're taking him off. Al Domenico is taking him to the
he's going to the locker room. He got the rebound on a play and went down, and his knee just buckled underneath of him.
Oh, it looked like it twisted it, didn't it?
Yeah.
There have been 4 turnovers in the game. All belong to the Bulls. And we have 4:06 left to go in the quarter. So Cliff Robinson is in the game, replacing Barkley, who's in the dressing room. It's a 4.76er lead. Cheeks comes into the front court. Maurice Cheeks off to the left. Quick drive to the foul line. Backs it out top of the circle. Cheeks with a lob to McCormick down low left. 10 to shoot. McCormick across the lane and a foul call as he tried to go with a hook. Paxson gets it with a reach-in foul.
Boy, that's really something to hurt this ball club against us. Barkley's averaged 24 points a game. He's the leading rebounder in 15 and a half.
Brad Sellers getting ready to come on for the Bulls. Tim McCormick gets ready with the free throw attempt.
And they're used to having him. McCormick makes the free throw. Jimmy, they're used to having Barkley out in that court 43 minutes, so they're used to having a tough, strong rebounder and offensive threat out there. Now they've got to try to make somebody else take up that slack.
Okay, there's no question that he is the reason they've been able to weather all of these injury storms this year. And he's been out with for a while, too. Different times. McCormick missed the second one. 18-13 Sixers. Jordan in the front court. Michael Jordan, 20-footer on the way from the right. Rimming, no. Rebound, Cliff Robinson. Out to Cheeks. Sixers push it up in a hurry. A lob to Irving, low right. Doc's turnaround shot in the lane. Rimming, no. Foul called. Irving on the line. Michael Jordan picks up his first foul. That's 14 fouls on the Bulls already.
Bulls taking pretty quick shots. That time Michael took an outside shot very quickly. You want to work a little bit against these guys, make these guys pay a little penalty without Barkley out there.
Irving hits the free throw. This is one team that seems to play Michael pretty much head up. They don't double often.
They haven't. And that's why he's got the big numbers against him. You can't play him one-on-one.
Irving hits them both, and the Sixer lead is 7 with 3.5 minutes left. Brad Sellers handles the ball against pressure. Comes into the front court against Roy Hinson. Sellers off to the right has picked up the dribble. Now Jordan has it right corner against Irving. Cross court left to Paxson. Open three-pointer by Pax. Good.
Hello.
John Paxson has hit 2 threes in this game. He has 8 points. The Bulls are within 4, and another $100 to Children's Hospital from Amico as Paxson fills it up. Here's Cliff Robinson, low left turnaround jumper. Good. Hit the shot over Sellers. Robinson with his first 2 points of the game. 6-point lead. Corzine plays to Paxson, wide right. Paxson inside pass tipped away by Cheeks. Sellers gets it top of the circle. Right side Oakley, 8 to shoot. Charles Oakley dumps it into Sellers, low right. He's double teamed. Back out to Corzine. Corzine with 3 on the clock. Lost the ball. Another turnover. Cheeks in a break in on Paxson. Spins to the hoop and lays it in. Maurice Cheeks to the bucket. 76ers lead by 8. And Doug Collins wants time. Timeout Chicago with 2:25 left in the quarter. 24-16 Philadelphia. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Basketball Network. Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is WFLD TV, Fox 32 in Chicago.
2:25 left in the opening quarter, and Philadelphia has an 8-point lead. The Bulls have
4.
actually it's 5 turnovers now. And they have shot 6 out of 17 from the field, while the Sixers are 10 for 19.
The turnovers are actually the steals by Mo Cheeks or his tips to something.
Here's Jordan with it on the move, foul line, doubled up off to Paxson. Pax sidesteps Cheeks, feeds Sellers, open 15-footer, rimming Charles Oakley on the tip. Wait on the call. No, Sellers on the roll-in.
Yeah.
Had to be, or it would have been goaltending. 24-18.
He's had his hand on it.
Here's Robinson, doubled up, left of the lane. Outside, he plays it to Hinson in the lane. Had it knocked away, the ball loose, dug out by Oakley. Now the Bulls have a chance to cut it to 4 as Paxson comes into the front court. Pax down the lane left side, turns in a dribble. Outside is Corzine. Bouncer into Oakley, low left. Charles gets the hook up, had it blocked. Jordan comes up shooting right of the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound Oakley. Charles collects himself and then lost it out of bounds. Here's Sadale Threet coming in, replacing John Paxson.
Charles Oakley again gets. We lose the ball on this one, but getting it. What a job he's done the last 5-6 games.
Minute 30 left in the quarter. Cheeks in the front court. Cheeks off to the right at the three-point stripe. Irving has it top of the circle. Left side is Robinson. Robinson against Sellers. Baseline left jumper missing. Charles Oakley another rebound. Off to Threet. Sadale Threet into the front court.
Jordan doesn't have a hoop in the game, Jim.
Nope. Here's Threet, top of the key, right side Jordan. Michael in the lane, fadeaway shot. Rimming, no. Follow Corzine, blocked out of bounds by Robinson from behind. The Bulls will inbound, baseline left.
He's getting some shots, the outside shots he's getting. He's just missing him a little bit to the left.
Brad Sellers will make the inbounds pass, left baseline. Comes into Jordan. Jordan in the left corner, guarded by Irving. Michael turns against the dock. Jump pass to an open Sadale Threet. He feeds Sellers. Right baseline shot is missed. Rebound Robinson. Outlets to Cheeks. Jordan nearly a steal. Cheeks saves the ball to Robinson. Sixers in the front court. Irving off to the left. Left corner Tim McCormick. Fakes on Corzine. Cross court to Robinson. Robinson down the lane right side. Shoots the running one-hander. Good. Cliff Robinson scores over Sellers. And it's 26-18. 37 seconds left. You know, the Bulls have had some shots here in this quarter. The good ones. Here's Threet, baseline right, fadeaway jumper, good. That wasn't one, but it went in.
Yeah, you're right. They've had good open shots. They've missed a lot of the ones underneath the layup type.
26-20. Shot clock at 18, 6 difference. Cheeks outside, standing dribble between the circles. He's guarded by Sadale Threet. Shot clock at 10, 6 difference, remember. Here's Cheeks at the top of the circle. Down the lane, right side. Lost the ball. Oakley up with a loose ball as Threet popped it away. 6 seconds. Here's Brad Sellers into the front court. Stops at the stripe. Doesn't take the shot. Now does under pressure. Air ball at the horn. Philadelphia by 6. 26-20. After 1 on the Bulls Network. Well, tonight we've got the designated hitters on duty in the Spectrum. We've got Tim Sutton in the TV truck for Jim Angio, our director-producer, and we've got Commander 000 Ed Bond running the audio for WMAQ.
Hey, listen, if those guys are listening or anybody else, Jim, playoff tickets. How about it tomorrow? 9:30 at the stadium box office or Ticketron locations. That'll be printed game 1 and 2, and the time and the day will be announced later. But Mr. Bond, if he wants to slip on down there, or Tim Sutton, or you and I, or the family.
We won't be there at 9:30.
Well, I'm going to try to get there. I'll be in line. You look for me in line.
Okay.
But coming up, we don't know exactly who will play or when, but they're on sale tomorrow at 9:30.
Bulls have it in play against pressure, and Sadale Threet brings it up, hands the ball to Sellers in the backcourt. Brad Sellers dribbles it across against Roy Hinson. Sellers off to the right, shot clock at 12. Sadale Threet has it now against Cheeks, 10 to shoot. Left corner, Brad Sellers, 8 on the clock. Sellers left of the lane, cross court to Oakley. Shot clock at 4, in the lane to Sellers. Juggles, picks it up. He was out of bounds. Philadelphia gets it. Turnover number 6 for the Bulls in the game. Bulls out-rebounded the Sixers 15-11 in the first quarter, but 33% shooting for Chicago, 52% for Philadelphia. Cliff Robinson wheels on Sellers, baseline left, pumps the shot up, nope, taken out of there by Threet. Bulls push it up in a hurry. Sadale Threet feeding Oakley, the ball tipped out of bounds. Which way? To Chicago, says Jess Kersey.
We haven't had a report on Barkley yet. They said it's his left ankle, but no extent yet of the injury.
He's not back on the bench yet, is he?
I don't see him. Nope.
Sellers inbounds to Threet, outside left, guarded by Cheeks. Sadeo Threet, straight up dribble. Threet goes baseline left, kicks it back to Jordan on the left wing. Michael Jordan against David Wingate. Michael pumps the pass under to Oakley. Got a foul called on Cheeks.
Bulls were running out of time again, Jim.
That's only the second foul against the Sixers so far in the game.
Well, they come off, too. They come off the bench with Wingate, who was pretty quick, pretty good size. So he's had Dr. J on him, and now Wingate.
The Bulls have it in play, 2-3. Jordan right of the lane against Wingate. Michael goes baseline right, and a blocking foul on David Wingate. 2 team fouls on the Sixers.
Seems like we haven't heard the whistle since the game started. Now all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom.
Brad Sellers inbounding to Threet. Threet, top of the circle, standing dribble. Bounce pass into Mike Brown, low right, turnaround jumper, rimming no, taken out by Hinson. Brown trying for the shot over McCormick. Boy, the Bulls are cold. Here's Cheeks, kicks it right side to Wingate. Left of the circle, McCormick. Out front is Cheeks. Left wing, Robinson. Down low left to McCormick. In on Brown. The half hook rolls out. Rebound on the floor. Sellers saves it. Ahead to Threet. Bulls come back with 10.5 left in the half. Jordan on the fly. Scoops it in. Coming in for the right side. His first field goal. Michael Jordan with 4. Cheeks controls for Philadelphia. Front court to the right. Standing dribble. Cheeks with a lob pass low right to Hinson. Turns, shoots on Oakley. Rebound tipped off to Mike Brown. The Bulls can cut it to 2 as Threet comes into the front court. Sadeo Threet off to the left. Hook pass under to Oakley, guarded by Hinson. Charles across the lane, running hook, rimming. Good.
Hello.
Charles Oakley with 4. You know, the last 7-8 games, he's gone to that hook move.
That's right. He's got it, and he's stepping in. He's doing a good job. He's been playing great. Boy.
He has. 26-24. Philadelphia up 2. In McCormick from the left side draws the foul as he attacked the basket. Brad Sellers picks up the foul. Michael Jordan with that layup, 1 for 7 so far in the game. Tim McCormick on the line to shoot 2. No good with the first one. McCormick is 1 for 3 from the line. Here's Gene Banks returning for the Bulls. Charles Oakley out. Danny Vrames comes on for Matt Gukas' club, and Roy Hinson sits down.
Bulls reserves have to pick it up here now a little bit.
Yeah, with Oakley out of there, and Brad Sellers grabs the rebound on McCormick's miss. The Bulls have a chance to tie. Outside left is Threet. Quick drive down the lane. Dishes it for Brown. It went through his hands, out of bounds.
Almost getting that blue area that close. You want to throw it up to the hoop and let Mike go surrounded on the backboard.
Cheeks outside left. Quick drive past Threet. Missed the shot. Drew the foul on Sadeo Threet. First foul on Threet. Cheeks on the line to shoot 2.
Now, Threet was looking away at that. I don't know if he was looking at the official or at Brown or what, but he was looking away. Cheeks saw that and just blew to the hoop.
How can you? I don't know. How do you take your eyes off Cheeks?
I don't know. A lot of minutes by Cheeks.
Cheeks misses the first free throw attempt.
So what happens? You get a little tired when you try to shoot that ball up.
Second one is in. 27-24 76ers. 9:24 left in the half. Sadeo Threet controlling for the Bulls. Outside left, works right around a Gene Banks screen. Threet at the top of the circle, cuts it back left. Now to Jordan in the left corner against Vrames. Michael in the drive, baseline left, reverse layup miss, taken down by McCormick. Outlets the ball to Cheeks. Sixers back with a 3-point lead. Pull-up shot, Cheeks foul line, rimming good. Cheeks has 5, and Philadelphia leads by that margin. Sadeo Threet off to the right, standing dribble and off the ball. An offensive foul called on the Bulls. Brad Sellers.
Offensive foul on Michael Brown.
I'm sorry, it's on Mike Brown. That's his first. Charles Oakley had 10 rebounds in the first quarter of this game.
He had 10 in that game in Atlanta, too.
He's
first quarter.
A 40 rebound projection. David Wingate steps foul line, picks it up, pressured by Jordan, can't get the shot away. Robinson has it against Banks. Wheels in low left, 2 to shoot. Robinson's fadeaway shot left corner missing. Rebound long, Sellers has it. Drops the ball for 3. Up court, Jordan. Michael baseline right, comes up shooting. Rimming, no! Gene Banks the rebound, but a loose ball foul on Banks.
Well, you and I kidded about Michael being on 40-point nights and different things. You know, we kid a little bit. We kid a little bit about Charles being on a 40-point. It could be.
Steve Coulter in the game for Philadelphia.
Steve did an outstanding job while Cheeks was out, too.
Yeah, he did. Did a good job the last time these teams played. Top of the circle is Tim McCormick. Right side, Coulter dumps the ball off to Vrains. He wasn't looking for it. Sellers the steal. Elston Turner in the game for Jordan. The Bulls are only down 5.
Do something, guys. That's right.
All they need to do is get a couple hoops here, and they're right back in this with 7:55 left in the half. Sedale Threet has it off the circle left. Shot clock at 6. Threet's long one. Nope. Rebound,
Right.
Philadelphia.
Looked like a college game. Get the clock down and then try something.
Here's Robinson against Banks, trying to post left of the lane. Robinson wheels. He's been in the lane a while. No 3-second call. Outside they play it to McCormick, and he hooks the shot up. No good, coming in for the right, but draws the foul. Foul on Mike Brown. That's his second.
Well, the only thing you got going for you is that McCormick is 1 out of 4 free throws, and the Bulls have come to a complete stop. I mean, Jordan has not got the touch so far here early in the game. He's out of the lineup, but they have just come to a complete. The ball starts out at a 3-point lane and ends up shooting just inside of the 3-point lane.
McCormick hits the free throw. Now Paxson and Corzine come on for Sellers and Brown. Doug Collins going with 3 guards. Irving is on for Philadelphia, replacing Wingate. So the Bulls with Paxson, Turner, Threet, Banks, Corzine. Tim McCormick again. That's in. You know, no one has the offensive touch for the Bulls right now.
No.
And it's as if they're real hesitant to shoot the ball.
The only guy that's put it up has been Paxson with any
confidence.
Yeah.
Banks has it left of the circle. Corzine top of the key on the drive down the lane on McCormick. Scoops it in with the left hand. Dave Corzine with 6. 31-26 Philadelphia. 7:10 left in the half. Big crowd, but so quiet. Here's Coulter, top of the circle. Left wing Irving. Coulter shoots it up right of the key. Missing. Long rebound, Threet. Up court to Paxson on a breakaway. Pax in on the dock. Hook shot around and out, and Irving the rebound. Philadelphia coming back. Steve Coulter down the lane right side. Backs into the corner. Plays it into McCormick low right. Lost the ball to Threet as he stole it. Here's Sedale Threet up court on the drive. Threet slows it down. Left corner Elston Turner. Back out to Threet. 20-footer left of the circle. Good.
There you go. There you go.
4 points for Threet.
I don't think they saw Paxson quick enough. When Pax did try to react on that fast break, he had Dr. J right underneath the hoop.
Philadelphia with a 3-point lead. Here's a pass into Irving, low left, dumps it underneath. It's tipped out of bounds by whom? By the Bulls. And the Sixers will bring it in after this timeout. 6:18 left to go in the first half. Timeout of the Spectrum. Philadelphia 31. The Bulls 28. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. At New Jersey, Milwaukee at New York. Bernard King is supposed to play in that game.
Yeah.
Utah hosting Denver, San Antonio against the Lakers, and Seattle at Portland. Sixers with 8 to shoot, have it in play to Hinson. He's fouled by Threet under the basket going for the shot. Sedale Threet picks up the personal foul. That's 2 on him.
Sixers can help the Bulls out as we come down the stretch. They've got Washington and Indiana here, Jim, in this building, and then they go to Washington to play. Washington's had a tough time with this club.
Roy Hinson. 1 for 2 in the game. Sixers are 7. Make that 8 for 13 from the foul line now as Hinson hits that one. 12 points for Roy Hinson. Philadelphia leads by 4. The Bulls are 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Second one is in. 76ers by 5 with 6:16 left in the half. In the Chicago front court, Sedale Threet outside left, works around a Corzine screen. Threet on the drive into the left corner. Corzine has it left of the lane. In on Hinson, laid it up. Hinson blocked the shot over the top and out of bounds with 10 to shoot.
Good block by Hinson, but that's a tough way to do it, coming over the guy's shoulder.
Unless you're going for the reverse move, well, you've got to give him a fake. Here is Threet outside left with 6 on the shot clock. Dumps it for Corzine, in for the left. He lays that one up, blocked. Cleared by Robinson. Steve Coulter up court to Danny Brains. Brains across the lane, dumps it off to Coulter on the right side. Coulter at the foul line, shoots on Paxson, hits it.
I'd like to see where he got that block on Corzine.
Steve Coulter with his first 2, and it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. Sedale Threet shoots a 20-footer right of the circle. Long rebound, punched outside loose. Corzine grabs it. Gives it to Paxson. John Paxson holding wide left against Coulter. On the walk between the circles. Paxson picks it up, right side Turner. E.T. fires, nope.
Boy, somebody try to give Paxson a shot. He's the only guy that's made a shot on the court.
Here is Steve Coulter coming back for Philadelphia. Roy Hinson head of the circle. Low right Brains. Inside turnaround shot missed. Robinson foul called. Robinson shoots 2. John Paxson with his second.
Disaster happening there.
Personal foul, John Paxson is second.
Doug Collins takes time with 5 minutes left in the half. Philadelphia's 7-point lead, 35-28. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Julius Erving and the 76ers have a 7-point lead with 5 minutes left in the half. Philadelphia on the floor with Hinson, Robinson, Coulter, Brains, and Erving.
For the game, the Bulls are 30% in shooting from the floor. Jim, they shot 29% in the first quarter, 8 of 27, and now they're 4 of 13. 30%.
Charles Barkley's been taken to the hospital for x-rays, we understand. Cliff Robinson, a 74% free thrower, makes the first one. The 76ers have an 8-point lead. This equals the largest. Philadelphia came in tonight 42-35 on the season. Second one is good. They've got a head-to-head winning streak of 8 in a row against the Bulls in this building. 37-28. You've got to go back to 83-84 to find a Chicago victory here. Here's Paxson between the circles. Pax under pressure of Coulter. Turns in a dribble out to the left, 10 to shoot. Right side Elston Turner. E.T. covered up, pass into Banks, tipped away. Sixers a steal. Bulls are just lethargic offensively. No one wants to aggressively take the ball and attempt to do anything positively with it. Everybody's afraid to shoot. Here's Turner a steal. Up court to Jordan on a breakaway, and Michael's got the layup. Michael Jordan has 6, and it's 37-30. Julius Erving, quick drive on Elston Turner underneath, dishes it off inside, knocked away and out of bounds to the Bulls. It ended up in the hands of Julius Erving, and he was out of bounds at that time.
The left ankle, he has been taken to the hospital for precautionary x-rays. The Sixers in this
in the front court,
feel that it is serious.
John Paxson.
Has been taken to the hospital for x-rays, but
Paxson plays it left to Michael Jordan. Jordan doubled up, wide left Paxson. Jordan has it back. Again, they double on him. Now to Banks down the lane. Gene Banks a fake off to Oakley. Charles lays it up, no good, but a foul called, and at least the Bulls attacked inside and drew the foul on Cliff Robinson.
personal foul, Cliff Robinson.
Well, the news on Barkley is that he probably will not be back for this game. He'll be out for the game. They don't think it's serious, but they want to x-ray it just in case. Bulls have to get their sleeves rolled up and get the people taking the shots. That one stretch out there, the only guy that had made a hoop in the game was Paxson, and he was the point guard with the ball. You'd think they might want to set something up for him.
Charles Oakley hits a free throw. He's got 5. David Wingate returns, replacing Danny Brains.
Bulls with 11 points in this quarter.
Philadelphia with 11.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're going nowhere. We can't catch them.
Oakley knocks the second one down. Charles Oakley has 6, and it's 37-32 Sixers. 3:55 left in the half. Steve Coulter off to the left, guarded by Paxson. Into Robinson, low left against Gene Banks. Outside left, Coulter, he fires good. Coulter has 4, and Philadelphia keeps the 7-point lead. John Paxson out between the circles. Paxson on the move left has picked it up. No one open. Now Jordan comes to get it right side. Michael Jordan double teamed after one bounce. Pax fires a three-pointer. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
John Paxson hits the three from out front.
I mean, I'm hollering trying to get him a shot. I'm glad he made it when he got the ball.
$300 already in the game to Children's Hospital from Amico in the name of John Paxson. 39-35 Sixers. Here's Coulter turning left around a Hinson screen. Steve Coulter into Paxson. No foul called. Here's Robinson's 20-footer. No good right of the circle. Oakley the rebound up court to Jordan on a breakaway dunk. Charles Oakley super rebound and pass. Air Jordan taxied onto the active runway somewhere around the foul line.
Air controller Oakley gave him the signal to take off.
That's right. Gave him the go-ahead. Timeout taken by Matt Guokas. 2:48 left of the half, and we've got a timeout with the score.
And all of a sudden, they've taken a couple opportunities have come their way and scored very quickly. Pax on a three-pointer. He wasn't really looking for the three. It was sort of an end of a play.
Elston Turner is out. Corzine is back for the Bulls. They have Robinson, David Wingate on the floor. Steve Coulter, McCormick, and Hinson. Dr. J out of the game now. Coulter gives it up into the right corner to Robinson. Robinson against Banks. Posting on Banks. Takes it in. Bounce pass to Coulter. Left baseline. 6 to shoot. Wingate's three-point try. No good. Air ball out of bounds. The Bulls have it. With 2.5 minutes left in the half, the Bulls have a chance to tie after trailing by 9. Michael Jordan comes across against David Wingate. Jordan on the drive and a foul on David Wingate. That is the second foul on David Wingate as Jordan drove in from the left. 14 fouls on Philadelphia.
That time Coulter had left his man and flitted over to the side to try to double team. You've got to keep an eye on Johnny Paxson.
That's the way Indiana plays him. Double with the weak side guard on the dribble. Here's Jordan on the drive in for the right side to the hoop. Scoop shot, no rebound. Hinson. Sixers coming back. Boy, other than his dunks, Michael without a hoop here. Here is Wingate giving it up out front to Hinson. Hinson runs into Jordan. Lean in shot. Rims no. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Philadelphia.
Hit Charles on the head. Charles had a piece of it but got clobbered.
Charles Oakley has 12 rebounds already in the game. 2:05 left to go in the first half. David Wingate brings it into Coulter on the dribble off to the right. Cold shooting has plagued both teams tonight. Steve Coulter between the circles. On the left side is Wingate, guarded by Oakley. Wingate's long outside jumper is good. Wingate with his first two, and Philadelphia up 4. Paxson guarded by Coulter, wide left. Michael Jordan has it down the lane left, fakes, leans in, pumps the shot short. Rebound loose, it's out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia. The Bulls have it with 11 to shoot. What a struggle offensively.
Yeah, Michael, 3 field goals. His shooting percentage is really bad. Shooting 56% against his team over 5 games.
Bulls have it in play. Oakley has it between the rings. Right side is Paxson. Paxson the move back out to Oakley. Charles launches the three. In and out. Rebound taken down by Cliff Robinson. 76ers back with a 4-point lead. 1:20 left to go first half. Steve Coulter standing dribble off the circle to the right. Coulter plays the ball low right to Hinson. Hinson against Oakley in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. Long rebound. Charles Oakley has number 13. Outlets to Paxson. Paxson on the move to the right. Takes it into the right corner. Picks it up against Coulter. Pax plays the bounce pass into Corzine. Shot clock at 10. Corzine's fadeaway across the lane is good. Dave Corzine hit the shot over McCormick. Corzine has 8. And again, the Bulls are within 2 with 43 seconds left. McCormick left of the lane. Gives it up outside to Wingate. Outside shot for the right. Coulter rimming. Nope. Charles Oakley with number 14. Outlets to Jordan at the timeline. Michael's three-pointer from the right. Rimming no. And it's taken down by Robinson. Philadelphia back. David Wingate into the front court. Jordan slows him down. And the Sixers will run a play. Shot clock at 17. 2 difference.
I don't know if they're trying to get that extra shot this half or what. That was a quick one, too.
Here is Coulter on the move into the lane on Paxson. Left corner shot, Tim McCormick. Rimming no. Charles Oakley, number 15. 1 second left, and they're going to let it run out and just be thankful they're within 2 as badly as the Bulls have shot here in the first half tonight. 41-39 Philadelphia. We'll be back and recap after these messages on the Bulls Network. Well, we have the official halftime statistical sheet with us in the booth, and now they show the Bulls at 16 out of 48 for 33%, and Philadelphia at 15 of 37 for 40.5%. And the Bulls have out-rebounded the 76ers 28-20, with Charles Oakley corralling 15 of those rebounds. Looking to the floor, a hoop ties it. They had plenty of opportunities to tie the game in the first half after trailing by as many as 9. Michael Jordan walks it up. Jordan in the front court gives it up to Paxson out front against Cheeks. Wide right is Oakley. Charles Oakley picks it up between the circles. Off to the right is Paxson. Shot clock at 10. Pax shoots out of the right corner. Rimming no. Rebound tipped off to Robinson. Sixers the ball. Cheeks into the front court. Cheeks outside left. A standing dribble against Paxson. Maurice Cheeks gives to Robinson, head of the key. Right side Irving. Doc open. 18-footer. Missed it. Just barely nicked the rim, and John Paxson ends up with a loose ball. Paxson to the front court. Left corner, Michael Jordan, double teamed out to Paxson. Corzine open. Pax shoots a three-pointer left of the key. Jordan the rebound. Michael back up. Had it knocked out of bounds.
Oh, boy, the first time Pax had it, he was wide open, was collected. Then he got it back, and he had to reorganize himself.
Left baseline, Gene Banks looks to inbound. He comes into Jordan. Michael across the lane, shoots on the run, missed it badly. The ball comes out to Corzine. Now to Jordan, baseline right, off to Corzine to the hoop. He pumps it in. Dave Corzine with a twisting shot into the bucket. The game is finally tied at 41. 10:56 left to go in the third. Cheeks in the front court for Philadelphia. Cheeks a standing dribble off the circle left. Wide left is Irving. Here's Jordan with a tip ball, but it's controlled by Robinson low left against Banks. Robinson's turnaround shot missed. Charles Oakley with his 16th rebound of the game. Up court pass loose, and McCormick the steal. Here's Cheeks on the drive. Baseline left underneath. Reverse layup blocked and cleared by Corzine. Outlets to Paxson. He's trying to save it, but it's out of bounds to Philadelphia. 2 straight turnovers by the Bulls on outlet passes.
That's right. 2 corralled rebounds and no affection for the ball after they got it.
Cheeks in the Philadelphia front court. Cheeks on the move right side around a McCormick screen. Feeds McCormick foul line. On the left wing is Roy Hinson. He shoots from there and hits it. Hinson has make it 15 points in the game. And the 76ers lead by 2. Here's Jordan on the drive down the lane. Scoop shot with the left hand. It's in. Michael Jordan has 10. That ties it at 43. One thing about Michael in this third quarter, he has really been aggressive with the ball. Here's a pass stolen by Jordan, but he tipped it out of bounds on a lob into Irving. 15 to shoot. Sixers to come in. Baseline right. It comes in to Cheeks. Cheeks a hook pass to McCormick. Right of the circle. Shot missed. Rebound Banks. Off to Paxson. Bulls have a chance to get the lead. Paxson to the front court. Jordan has it on the right wing. Michael shoots a 20-footer. In and out. Rebound taken out by McCormick. Here's Cheeks right back on the attack for Philadelphia. All the way to the hoop. Shoots it up. No good, but a foul called, and Cheeks on the line to shoot 2.
But Michael has forgot to pick up his jumper when we landed here from the baggage rack as Cheeks drives down the lane and draws the foul. He'll shoot a couple. That was Charles Oakley.
Yeah, Dave Corzine. I'm sorry. Dave Corzine with his first foul. Cheeks 1 for 2 free throwing, now 2 for 3. He has 6 points tonight. The 76ers lead by 1.
I don't think Michael, he hasn't made the outside shot, has he?
Nope, not one. Second one is in. Sixers by 2. Here's Paxson off to the left, hounded by Cheeks. Wide left is Corzine against McCormick. Here's a ball deflected, but Paxson gets it, feeds Corzine in the left corner. Shot clock at 12. Corzine across the lane, dumps it to Jordan. Michael in deep from the right, scoops the shot up. Tipped in by Oakley. Charles Oakley on the tap in. He's got 8, and the game is tied at 45. Cheeks right of the lane, lost control off the dribble, now gets it back in the right corner. Cheeks on the move left around a McCormick screen. On the left wing is Roy Hinson. Shot clock at 10. Hinson traveled. The Bulls have it with a chance to get the lead. 8:45 left in the third quarter.
Hinson is really not a good one-on-one player. You kick it out to him, he can hit that shot, that jump shot, but he starts wiggling those knees and his feet go with him sometimes.
Bulls in the front court looking for the lead. On the left wing is Oakley. Corzine has it wide left. Corzine dribbles to the top of the key. Left side Jordan. Michael across the lane, got wrapped up by Irving as Jordan came across the lane. Let's see if they give Doc the call and say it's a non-shooting foul. 2-shot foul. 2 fouls on Julius Irving. First team foul. Michael Jordan 2 for 2 in the first half. The Bulls attempted and made all 4 of their free throw attempts. Jordan hits that one. It's 11 points for him. And guess who has the lead?
Yeah, how about that? Finally.
It's almost a lead by default, isn't it? Banks out with Brad Sellers back in. Jordan's second shot is in. Michael Jordan's got 12, and the Bulls lead by 2. Cheeks controls for Philadelphia, off to the right, guarded by Paxson. McCormick plays it left to Robinson. He backs in and lost the ball, but a foul was called on Charles Oakley, who came over the top to knock it away. 2 fouls on Oakley. 2 team fouls on the Bulls.
Team second.
Robinson walked to the foul line as if to say, hey, I was trying to shoot. Now they will inbound it. Foul line extended left. Maurice Cheeks has it out front. Cheeks down the lane right side. Dumps it off to Hinson. Right baseline. Paxson guarding him in the switch. Cheeks shoots it up right of the circle. Good. I don't like to see that.
No, I don't either.
Tie game. Cheeks with 9. John Paxson controlling for the Bulls. Jordan has it right of the circle. Michael Jordan against Irving. Right corner is Oakley. Charles on the drive across the lane. Dishes for Sellers. The short shot is missed. Sellers the rebound. Back up. No. Oakley. Rebound. Out of bounds. No. Saved by Philadelphia. Here is Irving into the front court. Julius Irving on the move. In the lane. Dumps it right side to Hinson. Hinson against Sellers across the lane. Lays it in. Roy Hinson just attacked and scored on a little move across the lane. 49-47. Ben Poquette getting ready to come on for the Bulls. Paxson off to the right, standing dribble. Paxson gives to Jordan. Michael left of the lane. Guarded by McCormick. A hook to Corzine. He laid it in. Nice feed by Jordan. Dave Corzine with 12. The game tied at 49.
May have failed to mention that although the trouble with the shooting in the first half by Jordan, he still had time to get 5 assists.
And just got another one.
Yep.
Outside left is Cheeks. Robinson has it against Sellers. Robinson down the lane. Shoots under pressure. Missing. Rebound Hinson. Hinson on the right wing. Back outside Irving. Shot clock at 20. Doc fakes the 3. Dumps it into Robinson low left. Fadeaway shot is in. Cliff Robinson has 8. Philadelphia leads by 2. Cheeks a steal of the pass up court. Sixers back on the attack. Cheeks is fouled by Paxson as he got into the lane. John Paxson with his 3rd foul. Timeout taken by Matt Gukas. 6:34 left in the third quarter. Philadelphia 2-point lead. 51-49. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. When they are known, as well as the opponents.
We'll also tell you the away dates so they can hear us.
That's right, and watch us.
us.
Charles Oakley, Ben Poquette, Dave Corzine, John Paxson, Michael Jordan. Sixers have it in play. Hinson against Oakley. Hinson dumps it left, and Jordan the steal. He's got a breakaway. Michael Jordan with a 2-hand jam. Jumped into the passing lane and picked that ball off, intended for Cheeks. Jordan's got 14. The game tied at 51. Irving's left corner shot. Rebound tipped in by Robinson. Cliff Robinson has 10. 53-51 Sixers. Just about 6 minutes left in the third. Paxson off to the left. Standing dribble. Paxson plays it into Corzine, low left. Back to Pax. 20-footer head of the key. Yes, sir. John Paxson with 13 points in the game, and it's tied at 53. And yes, we are in the third quarter. In fact, we're at 5:43 of the third. Left corner shot. Cheeks. Yep. Two in a row by Cheeks from the perimeter. The fingers are fine. Cheeks with 11. 6 in this quarter.
Robinson and Hinson now are trying to take up that slack for Barkley.
Paxson picks it up, plays it into Corzine, right of the lane, back to Paxson in the right corner. Out front, Poquette. Left side is Oakley. Charles Oakley 10 to shoot. Fakes on Robinson. Doesn't take the shot. Now shoots the outside jumper. Rimming no, and Cliff Robinson, the Philadelphia rebound. Sixers the 2-point lead in the ball. Cheeks into the front court. Cheeks works off to the right side. Shoots an 18-footer. Good. 3 in a row for Cheeks. He's got 13 points in the game, and the 76ers lead by 4. This is what he did in the fourth quarter the last time the Bulls were here. Poquette holding in the left corner. Out front, Corzine fakes on McCormick. Turns in a dribble, and Cheeks got hit with it. On Corzine is the call.
Cheeks hit him first. The Corzine got him, but Cheeks really came over and stripped him. Oh, boy. Cheeks caught one right in the old Beezer.
Now we get a 20-second timeout taken for Philadelphia as Al Domenico comes out to look at Cheeks.
20-second timeout.
Indiana Pacers leading the Bullets by 5 at halftime in the Capitol Center, 59-54. Here, Philadelphia has a 4-point lead, 4:52 left in the third. The Bulls' cold shooting, which plagued them in the first half, still evident here in the third quarter. Cheeks walks into the front court. The way he's shooting the ball, you know they're going to run a play for him. Cheeks off to the left has picked it up. Hinson exchanges with Cheeks. Wide left is McCormick. Robinson against Poquette. Double team. Dribbles out of it. Across the lane. Running hook is in. Cliff Robinson's got 12. Philadelphia leads it by 6. 4.5 minutes left in the third. John Paxson off to the right. Picks up the dribble. A lob to Jordan. Misconnected. Sixers come away with the ball. The alley-oop pass to Michael Jordan didn't work. And now Philadelphia has a chance to go up 8. Julius Erving on the move to the foul line. Plays it right side to Robinson. Guarded by Poquette. Cliff Robinson to the hoop. Reverse layup around and in. And the 76ers have opened up an 8-point lead with 4:06 left in the third quarter.
Robinson went from the left corner for a layup and the right corner from a layup. And he's not known as putting the ball down on the floor.
Bulls take time with 3:58 left in the third quarter. 61-53. Philadelphia up 8 on the Bulls network. Star Search excitement with the Star Search 87 Entertainment Special tomorrow night at 7 on Fox 32. The Bulls in search of an opportunity in Philadelphia tonight, and so far it is slipping through their fingers. Sixers lead it by 8 without Barkley, and 3:58 left in the third. The Bulls have it in play. Oakley top of the circle. Left side is Paxson. Charles Oakley has it again, head of the key. Right side, Jordan. Michael plays it into Corzine. Illegal defense against Philadelphia. That's the first one of the game. So the Bulls will inbound it.
Chicago will inbound side court.
The Bulls at 35% from the field in the game. Here's Paxson dancing on the dribble out front. Comes left to Jordan. Paxson shoots it up right of the key. Yep. Boy, you take Pax out of there, and their field goal percentage is in the teens.
I'm glad you noticed.
Paxson with 15 points tonight, 61-55. Robinson double teamed out to the left. Cross court pass stolen by Jordan. The Bulls doubled on Robinson and forced him into a turnover. Michael Jordan at the top of the circle. He gets double teamed. Lob pass to Paxson on the left side. Corzine has it head of the key. Backdoor to Oakley. Charles got fouled, lays it in, and Oakley will be on the line to shoot for a 3-point play.
Oak with the hoop. A good bullet pass down the lane from Dave Corzine. He had Dr. J down low and just leaned up over the top of him. It caught the iron, fell through, and now Oak with
one free throw. The foul is on Robinson. They whistled it against Cliff Robinson.
That's something.
His second. Oakley with 10 points in the game. 2 for 2. Free throwing in the first half. This free throw, rimming. Nope, taken down by McCormick. 61-57 Philly. 3:10 left in the third. Julius Erving outside left picks up the dribble against Jordan. Cheeks has it on the walk to the left, guarded by Paxson. Cheeks cuts it back to the right, has trouble on the dribble. Now takes it back left around a McCormick screen. Feeds McCormick, 18-footer, good left of the circle. Tim McCormick has 9. Sixers by 6. Paxson controlling for the Bulls to the right. Oakley has it, top of the circle. Left side is Jordan. Michael Jordan against Julius Erving. Off to the left. Michael in the drive through traffic. Had it knocked away from him. McCormick up with a loose ball. Now Robinson into the front court. Robinson feeds it underneath to Cheeks. Behind the back pass to Robinson for the layup. Nice pass by Maurice Cheeks. Cliff Robinson with 16, 10 in this quarter. And Philadelphia has an 8-point lead. John Paxson controlling for the Bulls. Off to the left into Oakley. Knocked away by Robinson. Over the top foul on Robinson, his third. That's 3 team fouls on Philadelphia.
Well, there's a nice article in the paper here today defending Matty Gukas, why he should be back as a coach. And you can see he doesn't have much of an offense going here, but he's got him playing super defense to stay in a game.
Matt Gukas and Doug Collins, perhaps 2 of the leading candidates for Coach of the Year this year. Here's Jordan on the drive, baseline right, a hook pass deflected away. Sixers the steal. They took the drive away from Michael and then jumped into the passing lanes and took the pass away as well. Now Philadelphia has a chance to go up 10. Off to the right is Cheeks, a standing dribble against Paxson. Cheeks plays it into Erving, low right, Doc to the hoop, shoots it up, nope, rebound Oakley. Charles flips it off to Paxson. Bulls need to get it down to about 4-point difference here after 3. Here's Paxson pressured by Erving off to the right. They're playing Cheeks on Jordan off the ball. Shot clock at 10. Here's the ball stolen by Cheeks. He just went behind Michael and made the steal, and then an offensive foul on Cheeks. Not a good call because Paxson fell down really before the contact was made. 2 fouls on Cheeks.
Pax tried to get in front of him. It was
just a touch foul.
Yeah.
Here's Banks in the Bulls front court. The Bulls trying to take advantage of a break. Corzine has it, top of the key, and he throws it out of bounds.
Oh. I'm sorry if it sounds like I've got the oh-hos tonight, but I do.
You and the coach. Doug Collins is looking for an exit. He's got Granville Waiters ready to come in. Boy, I mean, Doug Collins is the most patient guy maybe on a bench of the NBA, right? When he really doesn't have time to wait on people. Here's Cheeks feeding it left side to McCormick. The outside shot badly missed, and Oakley the rebound. Here's Paxson coming back. Paxson off to the right has picked it up into Corzine, low right, 14 to shoot. Outside Banks. Banks down the lane to the left. Scoop pass off to Oakley. Charles lays it in. Nicely done. Oakley's got 12. It's a 6-point game with 48 seconds left in the third. Cheeks on the walk off to the left against Paxson. Robinson has it left of the lane against Banks. Cheeks has it back. Refeed into Hinson. Lost it in traffic. Gene Banks out with a loose ball. Well, a bucket makes it a 4-point game. Shot clock at 18. Paxson off to the left. 7 difference. Game clock now 22. Paxson left side gives it up to Corzine. Right side Jordan. Michael baseline right, lean in shot, banked it in. Jordan finally hits from the perimeter. 16 for Jordan. Not a shot at an extreme depth, but he hit the shot about 12-13 feet out. Here's Cheeks off to the left. Quick drive on Paxson. Runs into Paxson. Spins inside. Scoop shot missed. Followed by McCormick. Good at the buzzer.
Where was our rebounder?
After 3, Sixers by 6. 67-61. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Sunday night at 6 on Fox 32. In the third quarter tonight, the Bulls shot 45%, much better than they did in the first half when they were at 32, but the Sixers shot 60. And Philadelphia leads it by 6 as the fourth quarter begins.
Bulls
Cliff
had
Robinson.
8 turnovers in that quarter, Jim.
Here's Jordan, a steal of a pass to Wingate. Michael Jordan on a breakaway tomahawk jam. Michael Jordan's got 18, and it's 67-63. Again, the Bulls back to within 4 with 11:37 left. David Wingate in the Philadelphia front court. Wingate off to the right, standing dribble, has picked it up. Looks low for Hinson. Bounce pass in the lane to Robinson. Turns, shoots on Banks. Offensive foul on Cliff Robinson. That's his 4th.
No fans in. It's an offensive
Robinson
foul.
has done an outstanding job, Jim, of coming in for Barkley. He really has put some points on the board and has driven the Bulls nuts.
Here's Sedale Threet in the front court for the Bulls. Threet off to the left, on the walk to the top of the key, right side Jordan. Michael double teamed out to Threet. Open shot, top of the circle. Good.
That's the nice way to do it.
Now it's a 2-point game.
Boy, I was getting ready to take these guys over my knee.
You may have to. 11 minutes left.
Spanked.
67-65. Outside left on the drive, Wingate. Foul on Jordan. Michael Jordan with his 2nd foul, 1st team foul. I think what's really disappointing to Doug is that this is a big game. You know, every game the rest of the way is the biggest game you've played all year. And
it's a 5-game season.
Exactly. They haven't responded that way. Here's Coulter dancing on the dribble, plays it outside left to Wingate. The long shot is in. David Wingate hits from 20. 69-65. Michael Jordan double team to the right. Gives it up to Threet, right of the circle, shot missed. Rebound Robinson. Sixers back. Coulter at the controls. Steve Coulter stops his dribble off to the right. Robinson swings it left to David Wingate. Wingate against Jordan. David Wingate kicks it off to Robinson. In from the right side. Runs into people. Shoots it up. No good. A foul called. And Robinson shoots 2.
You know, when Treat.
Personal foul, Charles Oakley, his 3rd.
Number 3 on Oakley.
Cliff Robinson shooting 2.
Robinson will get the shot. The Treat's got to take a step in. When he throws the ball to Michael and they double team him, take that step in so when he gets it back now he's 15 or 16 feet instead of 20 feet from the hoop.
Exactly. Robinson hits the free throw. He's got 17 points in the game. His average is 14.7. 18 points for Robinson, and Philadelphia has a 6-point lead. Just when the Bulls thought it was safe to go back in the water. 10-12 left. Sedale Threet, top of the key. Works it left, guarded by Coulter. Right side Jordan. Michael feeds it off to Banks, low right. Gino to the hoop, lays it in. Nice pass. Jordan was double teamed. Dumped the ball off to Banks. 71-67. First 2 points tonight for Banks. Here's Coulter on the drive. Baseline left. Foul on Threet. Sedale Threet with his 3rd. 3 team fouls on the Bulls already. Irving back for the Sixers, and Robinson is out.
Team 3rd.
Treat tried to cut him off down at the baseline and gave him a bump. Steve went out of bounds. He'll shoot a couple going to the hoop. Doc back in now as Robinson gets some rest.
Steve Coulter hits the free throw. That's 5 points for him in the game. His average is just under 6. His high this year is 22. 72-67 Philadelphia. Second one up. Yep.
He got it for Chicago, in Chicago, but not in our uniform.
Right. 9:45 remaining. If he'd had 25, the Sixers would have won by 1 that night. Here's Jordan, double team to the right, dribbles through to the hoop, scoop shot, no, but Michael draws the foul.
Treat did the same thing. He gave it to Michael and then stepped backwards on the shot. Wingate picks the foul up, number 3. Michael will shoot 2 and get a chance to keep it close as John Paxson heads on down towards the scorer's bench.
Jordan's free throw is good. It's 73-68. That's 19 points for Jordan in the game. Threet out, Paxson on. Michael Jordan may not get a rest here in the second half, but they haven't played since Tuesday. Second one, nope. Rebound McCormick. Doug Collins may have to rest him with the timeouts. Here's Coulter out front against Paxson. Right side Wingate guarded by Jordan. Wingate on the high dribble carries the ball. The Bulls have it.
All right, take advantage here, guys. Things do not always come to people who wait. go take something once in a while.
That's exactly right. Here's Banks off to the right, gives it to Waiters, top of the key. Right side, Jordan. Michael Jordan on the move against Wingate. Spins to the hoop, scoop shot, no. Whistle. Jordan shoots two. Another foul call. Man, that was some move he put on Wingate that time.
He did. He drove to the middle. Went around and took a long power step up and in. Holy mackerel, what a move. Was that Wingate's four?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you know, the funny thing is Michael wants this game so bad, too. You're going to have to take a crane to get him off if Doug tries to pull him out of the game.
He hits the free throw. He's got 20. The Bulls have cut it to 4. 9:08 left. Second one. Yes, sir. 3-point game. Steve Coulter walks it up. Coulter in the Sixer front court. Off to the right. McCormick has it top of the circle against Waiters. Right side is Coulter. Coulter works, plays it left to Irving. Doc's lean in shot on Waiters. Banked it in. Julius Irving's first field goal tonight. He's got 4 points in the game. 75-70. Paxson handling the show for the Bulls into Jordan low left. It's loose, but to Paxson on the left wing. Shot clock at 12. Banks, right side Oakley. Charles on the move, right of the lane, has picked it up. Michael Jordan on the drive, stops, shoots at the foul line, rimming no. Tip, Waiters won't go. Oakley lays it in. Charles Oakley with 14, and Granville Waiters tip kept it alive.
Charles gets a rebound and a hoop.
75-72, 76ers. Steve Coulter's left corner jumper is right through. 8 points for him. Paxson right side, standing dribble. Wide right is Jordan. Paxson has it back head of the key. Banks on the drive across the lane, lost the ball. Sixers out with it. David Wingate on the drive. Wingate explodes into the front court all the way to the hoop, lays it in. They backed away from him, and Wingate has 6, and Philadelphia leads by 7. Timeout Chicago, 7:40 remaining. 79-72, 76ers on the Bulls Network.
Oakley's got
17,967. That's the attendance figure tonight.
Oakley has 20 rebounds, Jim. In this quarter, the Sixers are 4 for 4. The Bulls 4 for 7.
Now the Bulls to put it in play. Banks, foul line extended right, comes into Granville Waiters. Oakley with it, top of the circle, guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 12. Here's a lob into Waiters, back to Oakley, head of the key. Inside Banks, low left, lost the ball, out of bounds to Philadelphia.
Oh, no. Oh, they said it went off of Banks.
Yeah,
Happened so quick, yeah.
Top of the circle, David Wingate. This may be a...
Make him, break him.
Yep, this may be the trip of the game right here. Outside left, Cliff Robinson. Robinson against Oakley. Dumps it off underneath to Wingate. He lays it high, blocked by Waiters. Wingate gets it left corner, 4 to shoot. Wingate left of the lane, 2 in the clock. Irving in the left corner shoots for 3. Good! No basket. Paul Mahalik wipes it out. What's the call? 24-second violation. The red light was on before the shot, he says. And Matt Gukas is jumping all over the sideline. Bulls in the front court. Oakley has it off to the left.
Must score.
Got to have one. Jordan outside left. Michael on the move. Stops left of the lane. Jump pass to Paxson. Wide right. Right corner is Banks. 8 to shoot. Banks on the drive. Lays it up. Blocked. Cleared by McCormick. Reach in foul Oakley. Technical foul Oakley. He slapped the official.
He's out.
Oakley's been thrown out of the game by Paul Mahalik.
Oh.
He slapped him on the bottom. On the backside, the official. And that gets him thrown out of here. He leaves the scene with 20 rebounds. $16 points and 20 rebounds.
They called it reach-in foul on him, and as they did, As they called it on him, he reached by and patted the official on the derriere, which was not appreciated. And I guess our replay machine must be stuck.
In the off position.
Hello.
Julius Erving goes to the foul line.
Erving makes the free throw. Well,
Matt Gukas maybe helped Paul Mihalik call that ejection.
Charles got called for the foul, and he went by and gave him a swat. You know, I've seen Barkley do that how many times,
too.
and Jordan.
Here's David Wingate in from the left side, scoops the shot good. Nice drive by David Wingate, and it's now a 10-point Sixer lead, 82-72 with 6:20 left. This might be nightmare number 3 in this building for Doug Collins. Here's another illegal defense called against the 76ers. Technical foul this time. Elston Turner in the game for the Bulls, along with Corzine, Waiters, Paxson, and Jordan. And Brad Sellers coming in now. Michael Jordan's free throw, good. 22 points for Jordan tonight.
An oddity in the game. Michael is 8 out of 9 from the free throw line. Oakley 2 out of 3, and those are the only buggers that been to the line.
Yeah, and Oakley won't be there
1,
anymore.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players for the Sixers.
Here's Jordan against Erving on the drive in for the left. Michael's shot rims no, but a foul called, and Jordan shoots 2 as Wingate picks up his 5th foul.
So foul, David Wingate, and it's his 5th, team 3rd.
Michael just exploded down the sideline to beat Wingate.
Now we've got a skirmish in the stands over here. 3-piece suits are fighting.
Oh, some guy throws the... Well, let's continue on to basketball here.
Jordan in and out with a free throw. 6:08 left in the game. Philadelphia in front, 82-73. Jordan again. Rebound Sellers. Dribbles it off to the right side. So the Bulls have a crack at getting the 2 back. Lob into Corzine, tipped away. Corzine gets it. Cross court left to Turner. Low left Jordan. Michael's hook missed. Tip no. Cleared Robinson. Outlet tipped out of bounds by Sellers. A frustrating night indeed in the Spectrum. Not the first one the Bulls have had this year. Here's Erving off to the left against Jordan. Doc spins in, scoops the shot good. 7 for Erving. Philadelphia up 11. 5.5 minutes left. Here's Paxson left of the lane. Off to Turner in the left corner. Lean in jumper. Nope. Rebound tipped outside. Jordan has it. Back from the right. Michael shoots the shot good. 24 for Jordan. 84-75. 5:15 left. Steve Coulter at the controls for the Sixers. Top of the key is McCormick. Left of the circle, Julius Erving against Jordan. Robinson against Sellers. Left of the lane. Robinson's turnaround shot. Rebound, Corzine. Again, the Bulls have a chance to cut into the lead. Paxson into the front court. A hoop makes it a 7-point game. Pax long jumper, no good. Top of the circle. Rebound taken down by McCormick. Loose ball picked up by Robinson. 4:46 left. There's time's a-wasting for the guys in the red shirts. Julius Erving with the ball outside left against Jordan. Backdoor David Wingate. Turns on Turner. Gives it up to McCormick down the lane. Finger roll is in as he drove Corzine to the bucket. Tim McCormick with 13. 86-75. No Barkley. Half a Cheeks. Not the first time that's happened to the Bulls this year. Turner feeds it left to Sellers. Brad's shot is in from 12 feet. Sellers with 4. And it's 86-77. 4:08 left. Steve Coulter off to the right, standing dribble. Top of the circle is McCormick against Corzine. On the left side, Erving. Erving against Jordan. Julius Erving, baseline left. Shot clock at 5. Doc holding in the corner. Steve Coulter's force-up jumper. No good left of the circle. Corzine the rebound. A loose ball foul on Philadelphia. It's on Cliff Robinson. That's 5 on him.
his 5th personal, team 4.
4 on the
team fouls
team,
on
yeah.
the Sixers. Again, a hoop makes it a 7-point game with 3:47 left. They've got Roy Hinson at the scorer's table. Paxson off to the left, guarded by Coulter. Paxson gives to Corzine, left of the circle, 18-footer missing. Robinson the rebound.
Charles Oakley not in the game. There's not a red shirt near the board.
Here is Coulter outside left against Paxson. Coulter left of the lane, fakes on Paxson. Bounce pass loose. Corzine bats at it, then picks it up. Throws the long one for Elston Turner. E.T. in on Irving. Scoop shot, no. Tip stuff, Jordan won't count. Foul on Julius Irving. Elston Turner shoots 2. 3 fouls on Julius Irving. Roy Hinson is on. Cliff Robinson is out. Maurice Cheeks coming back. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left.
Couple free throws and you're still hanging tough in the game. But you got to do something about it. Jordan 7 for 25 in the field, and really only one outside banker that I can remember, Jim.
You're right. Turner is a 70% free thrower. Hasn't scored in the game. Hits the first one. 86-78. Cheeks back now for Coulter. Second one. Yep. 86-79. But the way the Bulls offense has sputtered, they need to pitch a shutout the rest of the way with 3 minutes left. Here's Cheeks off to the right, standing dribble. Low right is Hinson against Sellers. Turnaround jumper. Nope. John Paxson the rebound. A hoop makes it a 5-point game. John Paxson into the front court. Left corner Elston Turner. Underneath is Corzine. Back to Turner. Left corner 3-point shot missed. Michael Jordan way up for the rebound. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Rimming. No. And the rebound taken out by Irving. Went right over Corzine. Doc on the break. Ahead to Hinson. In for the left. Shoots it up. Bank too hard. Rebound Turner. Bulls come back the other way. Elston Turner takes it all the way inside. Runs over people. And a foul called against McCormick that will put Elston Turner on the line as they are over the limit. First foul on Tim McCormick. Timeout, 2:27 left to go in the game. Philadelphia 86, the Bulls 79. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
The Sixers are not tearing it apart. They're hitting the open man. They're just methodically going in and out. Whoever has the open shot has been able to take it into the hoop, but the Bulls now need 2 free throws from Elston Turner.
Sedale Threet back in the lineup for the Bulls. Replacing Paxson, it's Corzine, Sellers, Threet, Jordan, and Elston Turner on the line. 2:27 left. Turner's free throw. Good. 86-80. So the Bulls, who were down 11, hanging in, trailing by 6. Elston Turner delivers again. That's in. 86-81. Cheeks brings it up. Cheeks guarded by Sedale Threet. Angles left in the dribble. Cheeks has picked it up, plays it to Hinson left of the lane against Sellers. Hinson on the move, bounce pass out to Cheeks, miss steal Jordan. Cheeks has it to the right, 8 to shoot, low right McCormick. McCormick against Corzine, turnaround shot, blocked by Jordan, cleared by Corzine. Michael Jordan made the block from behind, and a hoop makes it a 3-point game with 2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining.
Wide right is Brad Sellers. Sellers with 12 of the clock hands it to Corzine. Corzine now to Sellers. Threet right corner. Open shot. Shoots it up. Missing. Rebound Sellers. Brad a fake. Tries to lay it up and draws the foul. And Brad Sellers shoots 2. Big rebound for him. Roy Hinson picks up the foul. That's his first.
Everything important now. All of a sudden, Turner's hit 4 free throws, and the Bulls still got a cap on that hoop. But Sellers a chance to close it down some more here.
He hits it. It's 86-82. Cliff Robinson returning for Philadelphia. David Wingate out. Brad Sellers offers the second free throw. 3-point game. And in the Cap Center, Indiana hanging tough, leading Washington by 6 in the third. 1:38 remaining here. Outside left is Cheeks. Quick drive and shoots it up foul line. Rimming, no. Tip try. Robinson, no. Tipped again, no. Rebound, Corzine out to Threet. A hoop makes it a 1-point game. Sadeo Threet down the lane to the hoop. Scoops for Sellers. He missed the layup. Drew the foul, though. Brad Sellers shoots 2.
If Brad Sellers would have slammed that ball, he'd be shooting for the tie. Oh, man, Brad. He stayed out of the lane nicely to let Treat come down, but then he goes in and just flips a little.
He doesn't get up very high.
He got up, but he's still got to go up. He's 7 foot and he can jump. He's got to be able to power that little one down.
Misses the free throw. He's got 6 points in the game. 1:20 left. Still have a chance to cut it to 2. Second one. Got it. 86-84. At the foul line, the Bulls have hit 7 straight and have cut the lead to 2 with 1:15 left. McCormick has it on the left wing. Bounce pass inside, tipped away. McCormick picks up the loose ball out to the left. Now wide left is Cheeks, guarded by 3, 10 to shoot. Cheeks in the lane, in traffic, lost it out of bounds, knocked out by the Bulls with 6 on the shot clock and 62 seconds on the big one.
Bulls did a good job of keeping everything from happening. Then the ball went out of bounds off of Dave Corzine right at the end, and now a timeout being called for by the Sixers.
Can the Bulls pull this one out? Timeout, Philadelphia, 62 seconds remaining. A 2-point game, 86-84 on the Bulls Basketball Network. Charles Oakley, before he was thrown out, corralled 21 rebounds.
Robinson has 13, McCormick 12. Those were Barkley's rebounds that those 2 guys showed up to get.
That's right. Julius Erving to inbound it. Baseline left, 6 to shoot. Here we go. Doc has it, looks to bring it in. He flips it in to McCormick. Erving gets it back in the left corner on the drive across the lane. Shoots it up under pressure. No, but a foul called. Erving shoots 2. They say Jordan fouled him from behind. Jess Kersey made the call.
Doc inbounded the ball, came right back to get it, drove the middle. Doc went up with the left hand, Jimmy. He drove the middle with the right, and then he put it in his left, threw it up, and got fouled by Jordan. So
he's an 84% free thrower. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Has 7 points in the game, 5 in the fourth quarter. Rims the free throw, no good.
Hello, Doc. Your old teammate down there, Doug Collins, saying, yeah, Doc, I'm not cheering for you anymore.
Is this the night the Bulls finally get a break?
Is there a full moon? Anybody tell me if there's a full moon out there tonight? 57 seconds.
Oh, man.
A lot of this crowd went home, Jim.
Figured it was locked up. Julius Erving offers the next one. No.
Hello.
Corzine the rebound. A hoop ties it with 54 seconds left. Threet in the front court. Sadeo Threet out to the left. Jordan has it top of the circle. Michael fakes in the lane. Right side to Turner. E.T. on the drive in for the right. Laid it up. Got it blocked. Sixers come away with a loose ball. 40 seconds remaining. You better come inside with a little something besides a straight layup against Philadelphia.
They had 8 blocks in the first half.
They had 8. You're right. They got to have about 12 in the game now. Shot clock at 8. Cheeks controlling it right of the key. Right corner, Roy Hinson. Shot clock at 4. Hinson shoots on Sellers. No good for the right. Rebound, Jordan. We've got 18 seconds left. Doug Collins says, let's go run it. Here's Michael Jordan into the front court. Picks it up to the right and takes a timeout with 11 seconds left. No shot clock. The Bulls going for a tie or a win with 11 seconds remaining. Timeout on the Spectrum. For the game. And yet here they are down 2 with 11 seconds left.
Well, they've broken our hearts a couple times, Jim, right at the wire. Let's see if we can break the Sixers right here in Julius Erving's finale for the Bull fan.
Michael Jordan will make the inbounds pass. He looks to bring it in. He comes in to Paxson. Pax on the move left against Cheeks. 8 seconds. Jordan has it now. Michael in the drive. Down the lane to the hoop. Shoots it up. No, but a foul called. Jordan shoots 2 with 4 seconds remaining.
On 23.
Second foul on Roy Hinson. Well, they they have him with 3. 4 seconds left. Michael Jordan has missed his last 2 free throw attempts tonight. He is 8 for 11 from the foul line in the game. He's an 86% free thrower.
They will, if they're made, of course, timeout, half court.
What's left of the sellout crowd hoots it up. Jordan delivers. Good. 86-85. That's 8 straight free throws for the Bulls. No field goals in this comeback. Here we go. Michael Jordan shooting for the tie with 4 seconds left. Tie game. And now Matt Guokas takes a timeout with 4 seconds left.
Oh, this is the closest we've been all night.
Except when the Bulls had the lead earlier in this second half. We'll be back with the final 4 seconds after these messages on the Bulls Network. Turner, Banks, Corzine, Sellers, Threet. Wait a minute, count the red shirts.
Hold it.
There's 6 guys out there.
Sedale's out.
All right, Threet's out of the game. McCormick to inbound it. Here we go. 4 seconds left. McCormick looks to bring it in. He comes into Robinson. 2 seconds. Julius Erving left on Jordan. Down the lane. Shoots in the run. Bank. No. Overtime. Overtime in the Spectrum. We'll be back with the 5-minute overtime after these messages on the Bulls Basketball Network. That tied this game.
You mentioned it, 3-3. The Sixers are 3-3 in overtime,
and the Bulls are 3-2. So
don't keep this game going. Barkley may make it back here yet.
Hinson to jump against Brad Sellers. Prince's Charles Barkley and Oakley nowhere around.
Hinson, he got the opening tap all the way back to Tim McCormick.
And this tap is controlled by Gene Banks, so the Bulls control it and have a chance to pull in front. Dave Corzine, right side Jordan. Michael Jordan against Erving. Jordan double teamed out of Paxson. 20-footer left of the key. Rimming, no. Long rebound. Gene Banks cuts it off. Banks in on Robinson. Feeds it to Corzine. Right side Jordan. Michael's 13-footer. Good out front. Michael Jordan with 28. The Bulls lead by 2. Been a long time coming. That's 11 straight points for the Bulls.
First hoop in ages.
You know, that's the 13th straight point for the Bulls. Here is Hinson down low right. Bounce pass out to Cheeks on the left side. Erving. Doc fakes. Steps foul line and fires. Air ball. It's out of bounds. The Bulls have it.
No, Pax got him on the arm.
4th foul on Paxson.
He got him just when he was releasing the ball. Just when he was releasing the ball, he had got him. He lost control of it. And Doc missed his last 2 free throws, but we can't expect that to happen again.
Maybe one. Maybe one.
Can we? I mean,
he's 3
for
for
the
6
life
now.
of me, would never expect the hat trick, but a sombrero by the Doc. Come on, Doc. Come on, quit teasing us.
Second one on the way. Okay, that one's in. It's 88-87, a 1-point Bulls lead. That's the first Sixer point in about 4 minutes of play now. Here's Paxson off to the right. Paxson has picked it up between the circles. Corzine hands to Paxson wide right. Shot clock at 10. Paxson turning to the right. Hooks it back to Corzine. He launches a 20-footer. Good top of the circle. Dave Corzine nails one, and the Bulls have their biggest lead at 3 with 3:55 left of the overtime. Here's Cheeks leaning over the dribble. Head of the key. Right side is Erving. Erving foul line. Shoots on Jordan. A rebound. Robinson. His follow is in. Cliff Robinson with the offensive rebound and hoop. 20 points for Robinson. 90-89 Chicago. Bulls haven't shot the ball well enough to let them come away with offensive rebounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Here's Michael Jordan on the move right of the lane. Jordan double teamed to jump pass to Paxson. Pax walks it to the right, 6 to shoot. Corzine in the right corner, 4 on the clock. Pax 3-pointer on the way from the right side on the lip. Nope. Rebound tipped around and out of bounds to Philadelphia with 3:16 left. Now a hoop gives the Sixers the lead.
That slowed down to a crawl in mud, hasn't it?
Outside left is Tim McCormick. Bounce pass to Hinson left of the lane. Roy Hinson has picked it up. Cross court to Erving. Dr. J against Paxson. Shot clock at 8. 3-point shot good. Julius Erving hits it from out front.
You knew he was going with it.
92-90 Philadelphia. 2:50 left in the overtime. Paxson at the controls for the Bulls. On the left side is Brad Sellers. Dave Corzine has it now. Gives it to Jordan right of the lane. A Michael pull-up shot on the way. Nope. Rebound Corzine. Loose ball foul. Corzine with his third foul. 2 team fouls on the Bulls. 2:35 left in the overtime, and Philadelphia 2-point lead.
The Bulls are not coming up with that rebound, that missed rebound now, and they allowed Robinson to sneak in and get that offensive rebound and put it back up. You've got to get everything off of your board.
Sixers have run off the last 5 and have a 2-point lead. Out to the left, Cheeks. Dumps it into Robinson against Banks. Cheeks on the left wing. Shoots the outside shot. Bullseye. Cheeks with 15. Philadelphia by 4. 2:14 left. 7 straight for the Sixers, and Doug Collins takes time. 2:12 left in the overtime. 94-90 Philadelphia on the Bulls Basketball Network. So it looks like Indiana and Washington are going to be tied. Banks will inbound it for the Bulls. He brings it in to Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive down the lane, runs into Hinson, shoots it up. Good, and a foul called. Michael Jordan on the line. He's got a chance to cut it to 1.
Hinson is 4th. Michael on a power drive. He went by Doc and banged into Hinson. Hinson laid him. Michael got finally that friendly roll at the end. Ball fell in. He's at the line now, trying to cut it to a 1-point game. 2:08.
Free throw is good. Jordan has 30. 94-93. 2:05 left. Sixers in the front court. Cheeks at the controls. Outside left against Paxson. Bounce pass into Robinson. Low left. Robinson backs in. Back out to Cheeks wide left. It goes to Robinson again, left of the lane, 8 to shoot. Robinson against Banks. Robinson backs in, fadeaway jumper, no good. Irving's follow, knocked out of bounds by Jordan.
Oh, what a save. What a save by Jordan. Jordan was cheating on the play, and it came over the top. Doc got it, and boy,
Michael fouled him. There was no foul called. Irving inbounding to Cheeks outside left. Minute 40 left in the OT. Here's Cheeks on the move toward the corner. Cheeks turns, bounce pass to McCormick. Irving's 3-pointer from the right side, rimming, no. Rebound McCormick, loose ball foul. Bulls. It's on Banks. That's 3 times in the overtime that the Bulls have not come away with a rebound.
Doc took that 3-pointer, a high rebound, and boy, nobody to jump up there.
Minute 30 left. Sixers have it in play.
I got to go back down to Robinson again, you would think.
You watch him. Here's Cheeks outside left against Paxson. Cheeks works around a McCormick screen, shoots from 20, missing. Michael Jordan the rebound, and now the Bulls have a chance to get the lead with 1:12 remaining. Michael Jordan strolls into the front court. 16 to shoot. Jordan down the lane to the left, in deep, pumps it to Paxson wide right. Now to Jordan baseline right. 10 on the clock. Michael Jordan double team. Turnaround jumper right corner. Air ball cleared by Robinson. 52 seconds left. 94-93 Philadelphia. Irving right of the circle against Jordan. Michael poked it away. The ball loose. Robinson down on the deck to save it into Irving. 6 to shoot. Cross court pass to Hinson. Hinson in on Sellers. Lays it up. No. Rebound Corzine. There was a goaltend that should have been called and wasn't. The Bulls get a break. It looked like Corzine had his hand on the rim.
Oh, absolutely. Henson came off the shot round the rim, and boy, you're right. Should have been a GT, but
timeout taken. 29 seconds left. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Not very often on the road do you as a visiting team get a big break, but on Hinson's drive, Corzine had his hand on the rim. An obvious goaltend, not called. The Bulls come away with the rebound, down 1 with 29 seconds left in the overtime.
Boston with a 55-23 record, Jim, but you know what's really amazing? Look at that home record, 36-2. They are now 19-21. They are mortal on the road as a lot of the other teams in the NBA are now.
Yeah, just think if the Bulls would have beaten them a time or two in Chicago Stadium this year. Boston swept that series in the stadium and has won the first two in Boston Garden. Their lead over Atlanta is 2 games. It's a 1-point lead for the Sixers with 29 seconds left. The shot clock is at 22. Celtics have dropped their last 3. Sixers have lost 2 in a row.
Atlanta's coming too. They've won their last 4.
That's why I say it's a
Here we go.
2-game lead over Atlanta. Jordan in the front court. Michael on the drive. Left of the lane in deep. Lays it up. Blocked. Ball tipped away by Corzine. It's out of bounds to Philadelphia with 18 seconds left. A foul called on Corzine. That was the call. That's his 4th.
Now wait a minute. Is that a loose ball?
They're not over the limit yet. They're showing 4 team fouls on the board.
Now Michael drove in for the shot. Doc got a hand on it, tipped it away, and then Corzine came over the top, and they go to shoot it now. There's
Robinson.
Robinson will be at the line.
4 for 4. It's the 15th foul indeed. Robinson is perfect in 4 tries tonight. He hits the first one. Sixers by 2. Robinson, a 74% free throw shooter. 18 seconds left.
Absolutely need the rebound if there is a miss on this one.
Robinson's second one. Rimming good. Philadelphia by 3. Bulls take time. Timeout Chicago with 18 seconds left.
But half court on the side that the bench is on. They need 3 though, so watch him make the penetration and try for the kick back out. Need 3 to tie.
Bulls will be, if they can't get this one, they'll be a game and a half behind both Washington and Indiana.
Well, unless you got the quick 2 right now and then take a foul, one of the 2 things has to happen.
Brad Sellers will make the inbounds pass. 18 seconds left. No pressure on Sellers. He comes in to Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive, in on Irving, all the way to the hoop. Shoots it in. Draws the foul. Dr. J with the foul. Michael Jordan the basket. And now the Bulls have a chance to tie with 15 seconds left.
Oh, the one thing you didn't want to happen. Everybody thought the 3-pointer was coming. He took the ball, drove the right lane, went up off the glass, and Doc, where's the horns at this stage? If MJ can put this one through.
15 seconds left. It only took 3. Jordan's free throw. Good. Tie game. 96 all. Matt Guokas takes time.
Is there a full moon out there tonight somewhere?
Well, we have seen Michael Jordan so often do this very thing. Rally his club, and he does it on the drive down the lane.
Off the glass. What a shot. What a the play. You're thinking about going low for same height. Yes, not same size.
By the way, Charles Barkley's x-rays negative on that left ankle. Hinson, Robinson, McCormick, Irving, and Cheeks. The Bulls with 3. Jordan, Corzine, Sellers, and Banks. 15 seconds left. The game tied at 96. McCormick looks to inbound it. Still looking. He comes into Irving. Pressured by Jordan wide right. Out front, Cheeks. 10 seconds. Cheeks on the walk to the left. 8 seconds. They're going to take it all the way down. Here's Cheeks outside left. 4 seconds. Turns the corner. Foul line jumper. Good. With 2 seconds left. Cheeks hits the shot. The Bulls take a 20.
They run a pick and roll situation, and Cheeks had a shot, Jim, that was no more than 14 feet inside the free throw line. He up popped right there. Boy, give you one or give me one from there with the money on the line, and you got a very good chance of making it. What a job returning to the line of Maurice Cheeks. 17 points. Well, he came right up about a 15, 16-footer into the net. 2 seconds to go. The Bulls will get it at half court.
No. 20-second timeout.
20.
They have to work at the length of the floor in 2 seconds.
Are they out of timeouts? Thought they got 3 and a 20 into it.
7 for 12.
Maurice Cheeks is 7 for 12 from the field in this game. Man, in the second half, though, he has really been on fire.
Well, if the Bulls get a field goal here, they'll win the game.
if it comes from three-point
Got to be
range.
three-point range. Yep.
Brad Sellers will make the inbounds pass, trying to throw it as deep as possible. He's got to get it in play. He does to Paxson from the timeline. A three-pointer up, no good. Philadelphia wins it in overtime, 98-96, as the Bulls kick some things on the way to the dressing room. But really, no one to blame but themselves. Another opportunity slips through their fingers. We'll be back and recap this Philadelphia victory after these messages on the Bulls Network.